Hello, morsels. As always, we can't really kick off a stream without first struggling with some technical difficulties. One day I will learn how to do this, but I think I'm growing the ability of sorting it out a bit quicker. There we go. If there's anybody out there, welcome to the Sunday Drive. We're gonna have our festivities on the road. We're gonna have a nice relaxing drive around Europe in our lovely green bug. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make some money. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be joining, but we're going to do it anyway. So let's see. I got to figure out where I can now. Wait, let's check. I've got debts owed to the bank, but I think we're okay. I think we're good. Check emails before we hit the road. Nothing new, nothing special. So let's go look for some jobs. Maybe I should just actually try and figure out where I am. I can't quite remember where I stopped last time. I am all the way up north. Oh yes, was this? Because we went from Sweden and we took a ferry, I think, to Finland. Is that Finland? It's Finland where I am. I think so. So let's see what jobs we've got in the area. Oh, I'm actually like right by the port as well. That's not too bad. Let's see. We want to check. We want to compare the freight market to the external contracts. Let's just filter it on things that are here where I am. Ooh, oranges. We can transport oranges. Oh, it's heavy though. I'm not sure my truck can handle that one. Where do these oranges need to go? Just deeper into Finland. You know, maybe we should try it. I mean, it's a pretty lucrative little trip, that one. So that's from Polaris Lines. I'm not sure where Polaris Lines are. Maybe it's where I am now. Let's do it. What's the worst that can? Or let's check the external contracts first. Maybe there's something cool there. Thinking with World of Trucks. Frozen octopi. Where do the frozen octopi go? Back to Sweden. Sweden's got some very, very narrow roads for these big trucks. It's definitely a hold your breath situation. Ethane. I can take some ethane somewhere. That's a short trip. Maybe we should try and do this one. Let's kick off with like a nice short trip and hopefully not exploding. Because it also looks like this one, begin delivery. Let's see, begin delivery. Synchronizing with World of Trucks. Right. So the general philosophy here is that I don't have music running in the background because everybody's got their own taste, and this way all of you fine folks can decide what you want to listen to, and you don't have to be stuck listening to the general rubbish I like. Switching on. I'm not sure if the parking. Oh no, okay, there we go. Parking brake is off. Which way is out? Gate is right behind me. Okay, fair enough. A bit of a wall over there, so I think it's best if we turn this puppy to the right. I also discovered that my steering wheel has a good like extra 100 degrees of turn that I could unlock, so hopefully that's going to make this more fun. For me. And of course, if I have fun, I'm more fun to listen to. One would think. Right. I don't need to stop for diesel just yet. Still got a fair amount. I need to actually stop and have this thing serviced at some point, because I bought this little truck second hand and it was not in mint condition. Overall body condition and stuff was rated 5-star, but it's got some mechanical things that actually need attention. So maybe we'll do this delivery quick and then see if we can find a service station around here. Hop in and a pop in quickly and get things checked out. Luckily it's quite close where we're going. Ooh, breaking the speed limits. Look at me breaking the law. Such a rebel. How dare I? How dare I? At least it's not like the other night when I was playing Nightmare Kart and drinking wine. That was an interesting combination. Not good at kart racing games at the best of times. But you know, no one died by virtue of it being merely a video game. This clearly seems like some sort of chemical company. I didn't actually catch the name on the way in now. I was looking at the big chimney things. Right, making a turn. And at some point... Oh, okay, cool, because now I've got a... Oh, wait, there's the sign. Right. IBP, International Baltic Petroleum. It all makes sense. Okay, so I'm here for ethane. There it is. Unless I've gone completely stupid, the front of that trailer is going to be over this side. And let's do this. And try not to explode our faces off. Yes, the click, 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 clicking you're hearing is me going through the sequential gears with the little gear flaps on my toy steering wheel. Oh, I don't do that particularly professionally, which I guess is part of why you people are here watching me do this, because it's fun saying I could do better than that, and I'm pretty sure almost any of you could. But we're also just here to chill, so it's all good. Right, let's get that puppy hooked up and get ready to go. There's plenty of space to make a big left turn here. I find myself surprised very often at how sharp these trucks are actually capable of turning. Some wild engineering in some of these things. Let's not hit the gate now. Get too excited. We're not playing Little Inferno. Okay, so 47 kilometer drive, just under an hour's in-game time. Nice quick one. Then we'll see if we can find a service station. Get some of the rattles and the shakes sorted out here. Okay, there's no boom gate. I was under the impression there would be a boom gate there. But good, good. We have made it past. I reckon also when I've dropped this off and I've parked, I'm going to hop onto a Discord server that I'm part of and sneak into the stream room over there, which a couple of people have a vague invitation to. Maybe somebody wants to join me. We could chat while we drive, keep things nice and chilled, nice and calm, nice and friendly. It is Sunday afternoon. Very nice and chilled. Okay, let's hope I don't have an accident, because I just took that turn like a complete learner. It's okay. No one died. No crashes happened. I think we're good. So I guess that yellow sign there means that I am leaving the city limits or something. It's kind of like our little city skyline silhouette thingy, and with a big line through it, indicating that it means no more of this. We are through with this thing. Cool, let's just hope I don't... Oh, okay. Looks like my lane is going to be the one that heads off to the right, so I'm all good where I am. Don't need to... Oh wait, no, my lane is going to converge in. So thank you very much for the yellow truck, whose life I severely inconvenienced there. Thank you and sorry. He's pulled in next to me. I hope he doesn't have a gun. No, seems safe. Seems all good, all in good spirits. So it's not here yet. Still need to go straight. It's the next right turn, taking me to Turku. Cargo Tras. Strange weather they have in Europe here. Nice and cloudy. Alright, so in game it is a Wednesday at 11:30 in the morning. And it looks like the industries are booming. Everybody's being nice and productive. Gonna head off to the right here. Yeah, these roads here in Finland are much wider than the ones in Sweden. Those Sweden ones were a nightmare. I arrived in Sweden, loved it at first until I went through the first big like highway interchange thing, and I had to go on something that was barely even suitable for a bicycle lane. My big green bug truck. Stop before you go over the line. Now in Lithuania, where I started this game, where my headquarters is, the traffic lights do this thing where they, from red, they actually go like red and yellow before they... Oh, they do it here as well. So we can prepare to get going, prepare for the turn. Very nice of them. Yeah, so my headquarters is in Lithuania as a bit of an honorary to... I think the first follower I've got that wasn't somebody that I actually know personally in real life. He dropped in on the channel with... I believe it was with the first... Yeah, it was with the first Witchy Weird Wednesday, when I started playing Fear Equation, and he's from Lithuania. We had such a fun chat. Varbla Dragon Ash. What did I just... Oh, Lonely Storm. I thought I just got a fine. No, good. Varbla stayed until the end of the stream. So that was when I kind of went like, maybe I'm in fact not the most boring person on earth. Okay, gotta just keep the foot on the brakes here because apparently there's a bit of an incline. Now these truck sim games are delightful to play in VR, but I just don't think streaming it in VR would translate that well. I think like all of the head wobbliness and all of the general VR weirdness that makes perfect sense when you're the one in VR, like it doesn't translate well when we take it onto flat screen. Turku discovered. Okay, so I've arrived in Turku. Right, getting ready to start moving. Yeah, so when it comes to actually like driving a truck, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have discovered that gearing up one gear at a time seems like it doesn't work that well. So I kind of like, unless I'm actually moving quite fast. What did I find? Recruitment agency. Nice. Unless I'm already moving quite fast, I generally like skip 2 or usually even 3 gears when I'm just starting out from standing still. I've no idea what damage I'm doing to the gearbox with that. Pretty sure somewhere out there a trucker's spinning in his grave or bed or whatever. And going, how dare you abuse this poor piece of machinery so badly. But it works, and in the game it's fairly easy to get things repaired, so it's not so bad. Hooking a right over here. It's quite weird driving like this because where I live in real life we drive on the left side of the road, and now it's all on the right side, and like everything still wants to go like, oh, so if you want to turn left, that's the easy turn to make. No, right turns are now the easy ones. So it's nice. Exposure to different things. Okay. It's a yield sign for us. I'm just going to kick it. Let's hope nothing hits us. There we go. I would say that was a successful reckless left turn. Right, almost there. We're going to try and do the fancy reverse parking just to try and be impressive. Managed to do a couple last week. It's a whole different way of thinking about the world when you try and do that. It's interesting. Righty ho. Where do you need it? Oh yeah, that's going to be a tricksy one. But let's try. Let's head this way first. Oh, the game already wants me to give up. I say no. We're going to try do this the professional way. Whether we're going to get away with it or not remains to be seen. Okay, so we want to start swinging it that way. And yes, I do actually use the external cameras quite often for this kind of thing, because I'm not, in fact, a superhuman. and I do not do this professionally in real life. So, poo. Okay, no, I've bungled this up already. I have made a mess even before I have started. Okay, let's kick it a little bit more that way. External cam. Alright, okay. I think now we're getting there. Now we are slowly getting there. You know what? I wanna turn it in a little more. Sometimes it gets hard keeping track of exactly where the steering wheel is actually turned. You think you've got the whole thing centered, where in fact you're very far from having it centered. Right, we're gonna do a quick scooch forward and backwards, try and straighten things out. I'm sure in that warehouse somebody is standing there laughing their asses off, having coffee coming out of their nose as they snigger and giggle at this absolutely useless truck driver. But you know what? That's okay. I will get better. Eventually. Might take a little time, but it'll happen. Oh, this is very poor parking. Let's see. It's acceptable. I think I'll take it. I'll take it. Unhook. I'm out of here. We gotta look for a service station or something. Parking challenge, 7 out of 20. Okay. Some achievements I seem to be homing in on here. I didn't even know existed. Okay. So let's not do current company job offers. Let's check navigation. Do we have... Okay, so that's a fuel station. Sorry, my mouse wheel is all wonky, so I'm trying to zoom in, but it keeps jumping back out. There's a certain brand of mouse that I will not buy again in my life, and it's the one that I've got in my right claw right now. They used to be good. Yes, I've moaned about it before on stream. I've named names, but I've stopped now. Used to be very good brand, but things have just been sliding. Okay, so that's just fuel. Over there it looks like there's a place with servicing. So let's go there. What we'll do even is just to explore this little nook. We're gonna go past that side. So let's hit it. Wait, I need to just hop onto that Discord thing real quick. Hang on a second. Game very professionally fades its music when you alt tab out. So let me see here. I'm gonna hop into that stream room. I'm gonna make sure I'm not muted, and then hopefully nothing catches fire, because I'm gonna stream the game in there as well, because otherwise everybody who wants to join on the stream room is gonna have to deal with the Twitch delay, which is not great. But here we go. Here we go. Right. I think there, we faded back in. I think we're ready to roll. Let's go. We're gonna go get this poor truck all patched up. I hope it's not gonna cost too much, because it's not like I am super rich in the game. Got 31,500 euros at my disposal. Okay, so left turns are not the easy ones. could make a quick swing through that fuel station just to kind of tick it off. Make sure that my percentage of discovery keeps ticking up. That's maybe not such a bad plan. Maybe not the worst plan in the world. And it is neatly on the left side of the road. So I'm not going to actually refuel right now because a part of me is still scared that if I do, I'm not going to have enough money to actually fix the bug. Okay, so just a quick spin through there. We don't have any jobs running at the moment, so a bit of time wasting is not the worst thing in the world. I turned without almost smashing into anything, so that is a rare treat. And I caught the light green. Isn't that just super fortunate? Oh, next one. Okay, now I'm going to just stay in the right lane. Hit those brakes, Sonny Jim. Slight panic there. Okay, so I'm going to go this way, just for the discovery and the exploration stuff. I'm going to hook her right in front. Chances are we will come back to this general area at some point, hopefully to deliver stuff to that big grey block at the bottom right of the GPS. Some sort of factory or something. Some sort of industry anyway. Right, and they're off. Okay, skipping gears. Carrying on. Now because that area with the rest stop there, the little blue icon is all the way off to the left, I'm not going to detour there because it's just thoroughly inconvenient. It's like some sort of parking area. Oh well. But I'm not going to go there. I think I need to move my pedals slightly closer. Maybe that's too close. Okay, time to drive. Brick in the law. That's I still find it a bit weird trying to drive these simulator trucks without the vestibular feedback of actually accelerating and decelerating. The VR does help give it an actual a bit of depth perception, which is very cool. Oh, this dude wanted to turn. There's an ambulance there. Interesting. Alright, so we're still going to go straight across here, and then at the next traffic light we're going to turn. So what's everybody been up to so far this weekend? And does anybody have any plans? Anything exciting happening before this weekend is finally over? Crickets. Crickets because there's nobody there. Sure, eventually somebody's going to trickle in. Somebody who's not a spam bot. That's all I've had. Makes you appreciate spam bots. Because it's an actual presence. Robotic presence, but still a presence. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Let's see. Yes, you may hear some background chatter happening because it is a lovely sunny winter's day. Whoop! So the neighborhood kids are all like out in the streets playing together, having a great romp. Oh, hit the brakes, okay, and just then the light goes green. Well, speed limit's 100, but that's for cars. So my speed limit's 80. I think let's test this. Yeah, the game no longer lets you really go faster than 90. If you hit 90, it still disengages the accelerator. I know it used to do that in the old days if you were logged into World of Trucks and you were doing one of those external contracts. But I wonder now if it's just being logged into World of Trucks just stops you from speeding. Because after all, it's not a racing game, this. I think it's supposed to be a chill driving game. So I hope anybody watching has some music that they find personally enjoyable and relaxing playing in the background. Maybe some, I don't know, ABBA. We were talking about ABBA last night. Or what other music do people listen to just to relax? Norah Jones. Some awesome jazz, nice chilled lounge jazz madness and stuff. Let me go. Oh, time for the indicator. Okay, we're very close now. Just gonna see what the repair bill is on this puppy. There's another mysterious building there. My toes are getting chilly. I may want to put on some shoes to get the toasty toes again. Alright, here's the repair place. Oh, and one of the cool things about this game is that these places have actual operating hours. You can't just rock up here in the middle of the night with a broken truck, because then it's going to go, they only open at 9 AM. Alright, parking brake, neutral. Let's see. Service. Let us get some service. Truck damage report 9%. Yeah, it's not too bad. Wear, average damage, permanent wear. Okay, so we got permanent wear now as well. So wear, nothing's got actual damage. What does this do? Is it like do nothing, repair? Oh, okay, that's replace. Alright. So if I want them to just... Sorry, these are like all new interfaces. I've never seen any of this yet. And I also don't think I've ever gotten to the point of bringing a truck in for a service. You see, service recommendations. You're telling me just do nothing. Can't I just get everything repaired? Because apparently it's going to cost me nothing. I wonder if that means it's just going to do nothing. It's like a real skeevy mechanic. Let's just see. Confirm. Okay, so they actually can't repair any of it. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. I think I'm going to have me a sip of water here. Keep myself hydrated for a change. And it's still a few hours before wine o'clock, so... Oh wait, hang on. Let's look for work. So where am I? I'm in Turku, kind of like on the outskirts. That is a lot of money per kilometer, so that is nice. Pesto, 30 tons of pesto. That sounds good. That sounds like something I'd want to haul. Let's just check the external contracts as well, see if there's anything lucrative. 30.44, and this will take me back to Sweden. The other one was worth a little bit more, but I think I'm going to take the hot chemicals just because I'm not sure, like the other one's one of those heavy ones and it's got the articulated trucks. So let's go to this one. Hot chemicals. We've got 7 hours and 22 minutes in real life to complete this job. Because the World of Trucks missions, like those, the external contracts, are all measured in real time. Then it's not nearly going to take that long. I mean, if you think about it, the last one we did was, I think that one needed to be done in 13 hours or something, and it was quick. So that's kind of like in real life, you need to have it done by then, otherwise you're gonna look silly. The trucking community will point their finger. See, I wanted to get that weird scratchy sound sorted out with that service, but okay. Maybe I should just drive more carefully. Wait, I'm gonna turn right here and score some exploring points. Just because I can. Oh, I geared down instead of up. Volvo. I drive a Volvo. Hello, Volvo. And I guess... I was probably supposed to actually like stop and pay attention and not just drive across there. But all's well that ends well. So this is a garage I can buy if I so desire. And a fuel station. Whoop. I'm looking at the little GPS map so much I'm not looking at the road. Real professional. Real professional. Okay, let's go get that trailer. Let's go get that that can of hot chemicals. If anybody can explain what hot chemicals are they chemicals that are actually like physically hot? Like, have they been heated, or is it like, does hot mean something else in this particular sense? Like, they have to be transported a certain way, or maybe if it's like a couple of different things, and if they get mixed, they will have an exothermic reaction and cause heat. I don't know what a hot chemical is. Okay, maxing out the gears. 12 gear. I think I've only got 12 gears on this one. 90 kilometers an hour. I feel they're going to drop that speed limit down to 50 at some point and then give me a speed fine. Because I find it difficult to actually see the little signs that indicate the speed limits when they change. But that is a me problem. through and through. Pure me problem. Well, chill drive, have a sip of water while we go. Hello, car. I do like just like driving around in this and seeing all the places that you pass and end up wondering, like you drive past weird houses in the country and you like, yeah, sure, it's not real, of course, but like something in me always wonders, like, what's life like for these people? What is their daily routine? Where do they get their provisions from? What do they do for work? I like pondering useless things like that. Oh! I got caught by the red light. I thought I might still make it across and I didn't. The police are angry with me now. Made them mad, so they took my money. Oops, almost went off the road there. Okay. Sometimes I feel like the brake pedal has a very small zone of operation. It's like you start stepping on it and it does nothing, and then all of a sudden all the brakes kick in. So I need to not have such a heavy foot. I need to dance on the pedals like a butterfly. Luckily I saw the traffic light being green. There we go. Like the graceful swan landing upon the ice, with eyes widening in surprise as he does not stop as he expected, and slides into a nearby tree. With a surprised honk. I'm not sure. Do swans honk? I know geese honk and then they hiss when they're pissed off. Surprised honk. He wrapped himself around the branches and decided to stay there for the night. Thereupon he decided to make a nest, start a family, and open a shoe cleaning business next to the lake. And they lived happily ever after. Giving some inspiration for T. Philip Crossman's next novel. Renard Logistic. Okay. Oh, I've obviously been here before. Oh, that's where I delivered earlier. That's where I delivered things this morning. That's a huge part of the way I'm trying to play the game now, because previous attempts I got a bit fatigued because I would instantly go for the long haul upgrade, so you can take longer and longer deliveries, reasoning that the longer the delivery, the more of the actual game they'll get to see. But the problem is you end up with these super long deliveries that take you like 2.5 hours to complete in real life, and it's just a long drive. So I thought maybe this time I'll go for all the other upgrades and take the distance one last. Because in a way, I'm hoping that that's gonna have me driving the same roads for a while, so that I can kind of start feeling like there's an area that I can get to know, and then once that happens, we can start heading out and exploring the world. But then, of course, we started in Lithuania, took a mission that took us to Latvia. From Latvia, we took a mission that brought us to Sweden, and then from Sweden, one that brought us to Finland. And yeah, now it seems that I'm starting to get to know the streets of Finland, and that is not where my headquarters are. So I think I should actually look for something that's going to take me back to Lithuania, and then just go and drive around Lithuania for a while. I think that is going to be the way that we need to do this. I still don't quite know what the situation would be for me to really need reverse 2, because I've got 2 reverse gears. Is this like for when I want to reverse really fast, or when I need to reverse up the hill with a bunch of stuff? Let's get you guys hooked up. We good to go? And we're off with our hot chemicals. Hot chemicals, okay. Let me see the damage report. No short messages. Good. So I don't have messages to read while I drive. They're making it impossible for me to be a bad example for the childrens. Alright, coming up on the right turn. We are ready for it. Maybe a little too fast, but okay. We pulled through. So it's all good. Right, time for a left turn. See, in my head that's a right turn, because right turns here are the difficult ones. You have to yield to the lane that you have to cross completely. Time to go. See, like this little weird office building there that I'm looking at. What kind of business is that? What kind of people work there? What are their operating hours? Oh, that's the recruitment agency. So recruiters work there. Glad I could solve that little mystery for all of us. Glad I could be useful that way. Now. Come on, traffic light. Keep it green. Thank you. You were too kind. You skinny, big-headed, green-eyed, lovely thing, you. Okay, I want to be in the left lane for a left turn in front there. Look, I don't understand why they feel the need to put those yellow right-of-way signs on the traffic lights. Because doesn't the green traffic light pretty much mean that you now have right-of-way to go forward? I don't see much need to have extra signs that tell you that. Unless there's some traffic rules that exist that I don't fully grasp. I've only been driving for like, I don't know, 20 how many years? Like 24 years. So from a practical standpoint, I know a thing or two. But like I say, maybe some funny rules that wouldn't make sense to me in their raw form. Okay. Time to head for the interchange. Speed limit of 50 going up here. A little fast, but that's okay. Don't think we're going to hit issues or other obstacles. Okay, luckily we got a traffic light, which is going to make this left turn much easier. Let's go. Alright, so it's a long trip, but a lot of it's going to be spent on the ferry that takes us back to Sweden. So that 11 hours and 42 minutes of travel time that you see there does include a lot of hours that will be on the ferry. And the cool thing is, your character gets to rest when you're on the ferry, so it resets the fatigue meter. Monix! Oh, you thought he thought it started at 3, not 2. Oh, sorry, man. But here we are. Here we are. I'm very glad there's life in chat. Welcome. We're still in Finland at the moment, but I took a mission that takes us back to Sweden. We're going to be riding a ferry, and then you're going to hear me complain about those thin Swedish roads again. And the plan is to ultimately make my way back to Lithuania. Currently transporting a tanker full of hot chemicals. I don't know what hot chemicals are. There's a little bit of a fast turn there. Things got a little rough, but we pulled through. Yeah, the ones with like the bicycle lanes that they put down for the trucks to turn. But I mean, between Fear Equation and Buckshot Roulette, we have discovered the magic of holding our breath, so we'll just do that again, because it seems to make all the difference. Where do I? Okay, down this way. There's the ferry. So I don't know if these trucks are all just here to rest, because it's not like there's a queue that I need to sit in. I can pretty much, well, either that or I'm being an absolute douchebag, but that little signal light there isn't even working, so I'm just gonna go for it. And I hope there's no burnt out cars this time where they try and close the road, because I will just sneak past the barricades in my truck and drive past again. Let's go. Right, parking brake, switch to neutral, switch off the engine. Okay, so we are going to Kapellskär in Sweden. Let's go. Toot. Sip of water. Okay. It's 2:15 in the morning. I'm fully rested. Time for a delicious night drive. Here we go. I've been driving with my headlights on all the time. There's really no reason to switch them off. There's my high beams button. I forgot, when I stop, Demonics, when I stop, remind me to just look up, because I remember my truck has a sunroof. I saw it from the outside. I want to see it from the inside, but not when I'm at such a big risk of being mesmerized by it and then driving into a wall. So try and remember to remind me to check the sunroof, because then I also want to see if there's a button to open and close the sunroof, because the game has buttons to open and close the windows. Let's see. Right, time for a left turn. A little bit wide. A long straight stretch of highway. If it's a long straight stretch of highway, then awesome. You know what? There's the sunroof. I'm gonna check later if there's a button to open it and close it. That would be cool. I wonder if it could actually like rain in if it's open. You get a message all the time saying, the inside of your truck cab smells like cat pee and mushrooms. Because I don't know why, but that's what vehicle interiors smell like when you forget the window open and it rains at night. Then like for the next 6 months it smells like cat pee and mushrooms in there. Right, it's me and roundabouts. Okay, now this roundabout's going to be an easy one. We're just going to zip it around like that. A little faster than what would have been ideal, but we made it. Yeah, maybe it's cats taking refuge in the car from the rain, because it's always, I don't know, it's always like lots of people with cats around. But then shouldn't the cats take refuge in the houses of the people where they actually live? One would think. But I suppose cats are always looking for new places to go and pee. Right, nice open highway. Speed limit's 80, that's great. Probably out on a hunt and it starts raining. Car is closer. Yeah, no, cats are mysterious. Nobody knows the mind of a cat. I have seen those little videos where people put like cameras or GPS trackers on their cat's collar to see what they get up to at night. Those things are crazy. I think cats probably rule the world and they just let us believe that we do. We are nothing but cattle to cats. Cattle. Well, since we're so far up north, the sun seems to rise extremely early. It's like 10 past 3 in the morning and the sky's lightening already. So if anybody ever watches this and lives up in those far northern areas, like, yeah, see, for us it's far north. Yeah, does the sun really start to rise at like 3 a.m.? Oh, I need to switch lanes because I've got to head off to the left somewhere there. I do like the feeling of driving through like through residential areas where people live, like built up areas, like actual settled areas in the early hours of the morning in this game. Always kind of feel like I'm getting a jump on the day. everybody else is about to hit the traffic. I'm passing through here before the normal chaos starts. Sorry everyone behind me, it's an uphill. I'm in a truck. I'm gonna go fast. This way. Do you have other drivers in your company? No, not yet. I'm not 100% sure I'm even going to go that route, but we'll see. Because I mean, they just passively generate money based on time passing. And I did see the Spiffing Brits exploit video where he just hired people and then he would quick travel between two extremes on the map and it would just generate him money. But I'm not going to do that. I'm here to drive. But yeah, like extra cash would be cool because I do want to, I don't know, paint my truck with like Vikings and dragons and wizards and things. And that all costs quite a lot of money. Some expensive paint jobs in this game. I just think it would be swish having like some sort of Lord of the Rings scene on the side of my truck. Like a Viking and wolves. Wolves. Ooh, I wonder if that's an observatory or what's that big round thing there? I remember when I played, first thing I did was hire a guy, so I'm picking up a lot of speed coming down this hill, so just trying to not crash quickly. So you hired a guy, by a truck, and had the guy drive missions in my truck, and you took the freelance missions. Yeah, look, it's not a bad plan. It's definitely not a bad plan, because then, like, when you're doing the freelance missions, you're driving all of these different trucks and you get to experience them. But I was talking earlier about, meaning the rumble strips here, I was talking a bit earlier about, like what I said last week as well, where normally I would just go for like the distance upgrades and I start doing those long drives, but then like you spend so much time just on these long empty stretches of road, and the missions start taking like 2.5-3 hours in real life to finish. So now I want to get to a point where I'm like, okay, I know this place, I know the streets, or like I know my truck. You know, where you get like nice and familiar with things. That's kind of what I'm aiming for here. Nice and cozy and familiar. Okay, I'm gonna navigate a turn, then navigate a whole bunch of more turns and things, and then I'll read your messages because I don't want to crash. Crashes cost money. Okay, and turn quickly before the oncoming traffic comes. Woohoo! Right, and we're gonna head out this way, out of the roundabout. And yeah, see, I think this is the last curve I'm gonna have to navigate before I can give your messages any sort of actual attention, because it's Sweden and I'm terrified. Put that barricade in the middle of everything. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm actually like almost right where I need to be. NS Chemicals. Guys, I've got your hot chemicals right here. Open the boom gate before the chemicals cool down. Belloc. There we go. Now I'm gonna park and read the chat. There we go. Alright, where were we? So yes, you hired the guy who did the freelance missions. Then it was about being cognizant of taking missions in the same town. So did you deliberately not teleport, or are you saying like you just kind of ended up doing missions in the same town and you didn't teleport? Or did you teleport and I just completely misunderstood your message? The irony of the stream streaming me as you drive in a tunnel. Classy. This game is very realistic. It's turbo realistic. Okay. I think I just caused myself an immense amount of potential suffering here by saying I would park this thing exactly where they want it. Right, well, let's see. Because how? I wonder if I can go around. I don't think this truck is going to fit around. This is a tiny yard. There's going to be a lot of backwards and forwards. Okay, cool. So you deliberately stuck to the town that you were in to prevent that exploit from happening. Very good. Very decent of you. I approve of these things. Okay, let's max out the turn. It's gonna get very, very rough. Okay, so I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing here. I just want to try and not scratch my paint job here. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This is going to take a little back and forth. Okay, so we want to throw it in reverse and turn hard to the right to start this turn. Then I'm thinking, no, I honestly have no idea how I'm going to do this. I don't think I'm intelligent enough to figure this out. Wait, I'm going to actually go back. I'm going to get closer to the left. Get closer to the left and hope for the best, because then maybe I can sort of like angle it a bit up towards the right and then bring it back down to the left. I hope. So Demonics, what you been up to this weekend apart from lurking on one or two of my streams? Anything interesting? Because I know you stream on Thursdays, and what, Thursdays and Sundays was it? I can't quite remember. Did I hit something? There was a rumble. Planning something for this evening. I'm not sure. So when you say planning but not sure, you are thinking of some PoE again? Okay, I've managed to successfully turn my truck around, which is not exactly what I was planning to do, but maybe it'll help. I'm bad at this. Okay, now let's see if we can get this puppy in there. Usual weekend vibes, just unwinding after the week. Yeah, I think, like, I know you had a hell of a week. My week was also unreasonably rough for some reason. Doesn't unreasonably not really imply certain things? Okay, time to go forward and make that lamppost very nervous. Do I have a Oh, I do have a front view mirror thing. So I can, in fact, take this very, very close. Let's see if we can see how close that is. Nice. Nice. Okay, back to the external view. So I want to turn it a little bit this way. So it'll come down here. Gonna come down here. I think once I've parked this one, I want to just get up and have a quick leg stretch. Okay, let's try not to bash anything. Okay, now. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Keep getting confused with the gear flappers when the steering wheel's like turned around 3 times like it normally is. Okay, I'm gonna go back to first person cab view. I feel I may be able to see things slightly better with the rear view mirrors from here. Let me see. I think we're going to have this in place soon. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. 1 second. Well, hello. I have returned. You can hide the burb notice. So, when I was away, Demonic said usual weekend vibes, unwinding after the horrible week. I just think that your BMW was the best flappy paddle setup. But it was different. So it never caught on. Okay. I don't know how that would have worked. It's completely outside of my frame of reference. But I do believe you. Push to go down, gear, pull to go up. That is actually both sides. Oh, okay. That is interesting. So instead of like the whole left, right, pushy flaps. Nice. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything that's likely to take us back to Lithuania? Things are going to Poland, Gdansk, and Estonia. Do you think maybe we should take a trip down to Poland and then make our way up to Lithuania from there if we can? What are your thoughts on this situation? If you're there, I don't know, maybe you also stepped out for a second. I made myself some coffee while I was away. Listen to this. Delicious. Lithuania is a good trip. Yeah, Lithuania is where I'm trying to get back to because that's actually where my headquarters is. It's like I think, yeah, Vilnius. That's where my headquarters actually is. So I'm slowly trying to make my way back down. So I think let's take this one. We'll. I know it's like it's a heavy one. How heavy is heavy? Why is it not telling me the weight? Oh, there's the weight. Cargo man. No, that's not super heavy. I think I did a heavier one already. Let's do this one. We'll see how it goes. Yep, ASMR coffee sips. There we go. I am nothing if not a master at controlling the minds of my viewers. Let's try this. Worst case scenario, we have to abandon it because it's too heavy. Just see what else we've got. Oh, here's okay. No, that's back to Finland. Fuck of that. Trying to go the other way. This is 38.13. 27 tons. I think I'm going to do this one. Let's go. Oh, okay. There's my warning. It said heavy ore. Review your current truck configuration. Okay, no, I don't think I should. Heavy cargo is definitely not something I'm super good at. I don't understand much of these numbers here. Apparently I need more axles, more powered axles. A retarder. I guess the retarder is the thing that keeps you from just running away down a hill. Differential ratio, first gear ratio. They're fancy names with fancy numbers. Okay, let's not take that mission. So we can do this one, which will also take us to Gdansk. €3,000. I just really hope the ferry fee to get there is not going to be like €9,000. But let's see. We'll make 3033 out of this. Murder on the Gdansk floor. Do you remember the Gdansk of the Boreal Valley? To whom we died so many times. Of the Boreal Valley is up there. It's one of your favorite boss fights. Yep. I seem to recall it was either you or somebody else that I was speaking to, and we were all playing the game a lot. like the fight starts out being extremely frustrating because it's weird and like you just keep getting pounded into the dirt, but then you keep going in and you start gaining knowledge of how this thing works, and after a while you have so much fun in the fight that at the point where you actually beat the dancer, it's a bit of a sad moment in your life. um Last night I managed to. It's just beautiful, especially when it's aimed at you. Yeah, that's true. Like all that weird flowing movement and like with the cloth effects that they hadn't done in the previous Souls likes or Souls games specifically there. Because yeah, Dark Souls 3 came after Bloodborne, and I think Bloodborne was the one where they discovered like we can do mad cloth effects on everything and make it look super swish, and then the Dancer of the Boreal Valley had all of that weird ethereal cloth that gelled in so perfectly with the way it moved. It was beautiful. Last night I was playing Elden Ring, and I got to the first proper boss in the DLC. It's this divine dancing lion thing. I just thought that was such a cool design because it's all based on like those dancing lions and dragons from Chinese Chinese tradition, with like the people who make up the creature. Like with this one, the creature's mouth is even operated by hand. Like you can actually see there's a hand coming out holding the bottom jaw and another hand holding the side of the head, and that's how it bites you. But it's all like fused together. So it's not a bunch of people in a costume doing it, because the whole thing amalgamated into this creature, which is now like it started as something like that, but became a living thing on its own. It is marvelously and wondrously screwed up. Took a couple of tries before I took it down, but it was also one of those where I really started to enjoy the fight after a short while. Cloth physics and then the attacks, setting the arena. Oh, I forgot that the arena got set on fire, yes. At one point you died because you got distracted just by watching a pillar ignite in flames. And so they get you. Power of distraction. The power of distraction is a powerful power. Okay, going. Now I hope nobody wants to like. What a moron! Did he not see me driving there? And he just like smacks right into me, and now I have to pay a fine. Goodness, what is this? South Africa? Burke. Absolute Burke. Did I get damage? Yeah, I took some damage there. I mean, really. This was GTA, he'd be dead. Oh, Demonics, I'll... oh, okay, I need to switch off this auto mod. Because I agree. What an absolute jerk-off. I can't just alt-tab across. Hang on. I'm going to try and just... No, wait, I'm going to crash if I alt-tab across. Let's do the responsible thing. We pause. We tell this auto mod. Thank you for your feedback. Add permitted term. Okay, there we go. Jerk off is now a permitted term. No, what a complete and utter Burke that guy was. And the justice system for finding me when he's the one who just upped and crashed into me. Yes, please allow Demonics to swear. He has special swear rights on my channel. So does anybody else who's nice enough to grace me with their presence. Yeah, my diesel levels are still looking very good as well. It's quite It's always quite surprising to me to see how far these trucks can go on a single tank. They're clearly not made for commutes. I'll kick it down a gear, get a little bit of extra oomph out of this. Yes, yes, rumble strips. Buzzing in the ear. Oh yes, we're turning here. We're turning here. I almost missed the turn. Down another gear. Pick up some speed. There is a minor chance that I may need to just stop today's stream slightly early in order to get going with cooking dinner and stuff, because I have to start a fire which needs to get to the right level before I can start cooking the food. Because I decided it's time for a bit of a braai. Bought some chicken espetadas. Gonna rake them over some hot coals and watch them get more and more delicious. Yo, this is a windy path. Alright, fuel station in front, but like I said, I don't need fuel. Look at that, it's 6 a.m. and the sun is like shining full bright and nice. That is wild. Oh, it's a place with a name that I won't try and pronounce. So Demonics, if we do see any awesome looking landmarks in any of these cities, it is once again your job to be my dude in the chair and go and try and track it down for us on the interwebs and give us some more information on these places. I remember what last week between you and Zenthral, you confirmed that cathedral, where was that again? Uppsala. It was the Cathedral of Uppsala. It had that really creative name. And then the other one was that brutalist water tower. So I'm hoping we run into more of these kinds of things. It is, after all, a huge part of the joy of driving a heavy vehicle across Europe. Gdansk. Okay. We are. Oh wait, no, trucks this way. Gotcha. Nearly missed that one. Cat-like reflexes. Yeah, and I was also thinking maybe we should well, actually I don't want to start alternating too much, because like I want to kind of work in American Truck Simulator as well, but I don't want to be too inconsistent here. But I am nothing if not a slave to my fan base, so if anybody wants to make a bit of a change, then I say why not. Let's go! We are going to Gdansk. We're going to Gdansk. Gdansk, here we come. And once again, middle of the night. Off we go. It's the Sunday drive. Doesn't specify what you're driving. Yep. In the on the schedule, I did put down Euro Truck Simulator, but it's just because you can't have a schedule and not specify. Well, you can have a schedule and not specify a game. But I just thought it would maybe be a little bit vague if I just say it's the Sunday drive and everybody's like, so what is it, like a just chatting thing, or are you just going to be like broadcasting from your car? So I thought, give people an idea of what it's all about. But I mean, last minute swap out to a different trucking game is probably not the end of the world. I don't think anybody's likely to go drive their cars off a bridge if I do that. Okay, so the ferry dropped me off very close to where I'm going. Just check. Yeah, just for a second couldn't remember if it was an articulated trailer or not. But no, we're going to be reversing like an idiot once again. Alright. I've just got to try and not miss the turn. It must be there with that building with all the lights on there. Hello, Gdansk. Here we are. Ah, Tokolosi. It's fine. As long as I'm not late to the drive, I think we're all good. The rest of you can quite happily drop in and drop out as you please. But welcome to the drive. You're about to witness the painful sight of me. Oh wait, hang on. With this one, I think I can actually turn the truck all the way around and just do a long reverse. I don't have to do like a fancy swoop in there. Because this one, unlike the previous one I had to park, has a mighty big yard that's available for me. With the other one, yeesh, stuff of nightmares. Now I just want to know, okay, yeah, I want to be on this side of the pillars. I do want the truck to just, or the trailer just to straighten out a little bit, and let's hit that reverse. Take it nice and slow and easy. We're not racing anyone. And if I don't try and be fancy, I think we'll do just fine. Stop telling me to skip it. Game has no faith in my skills. I just have almost no faith in my skills. Okay, now I want to just make sure we don't ding the truck next to us, or the trailer next to us. I have a tendency of oversteering quite horribly with these maneuvers, as you can clearly see. Let's just head forward a little bit. Straighten things out slightly better, and then we can pretend to know what we're doing again. Right, so this way first. Spinny the trailer that way. Slowly curve it in. Oh, went the wrong way there. The stuff messes with my brain. Well, let's just... Yeah, I'm super great at this. What a professional. What an absolute champ. I dare anybody to come in here and we will have a park off. Good lord, I'm rubbish at this. But here we go. Here we go. Adequate. That's all I'm aiming for. Okay, let's see if we can find some Forza Motorsport cruising at the back of the pack and chatting. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I don't have Forza Motorsport. Sorry, I missed that message earlier. But yeah, chilling at the back and chatting. Why not? Okay, current company job offers, because that saves me a lot of driving. But I want to make sure... Oh yeah, let's take me deeper into Poland. That's not what I want. No, so I'm not going to take any of these. Wait, we still got the freight market to check. No, not back to Sweden, thank you. Not back to Sweden. Everything's back to Sweden. Lithuania is apparently not importing much. Oh, this is pretty cool. The country you're in, you can actually see what the road, like the road laws actually are. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're not going to do this company. Do I have skills to spend again yet? I almost don't think so. No, not just yet. So let's look for jobs from Gdansk to the general vicinity of Lithuania. So we want to just make sure we go from Gdansk. Stockholm, Sweden, 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 Sweden. One's going to Russia. That is like... No, what's... Oh, it is Russia, but it's just like this little tip of Russia that's in... Because I don't have like the actual Russia expansion. I'm not sure if they even ever launched that. It's a lot of Sweden, little bit going towards Russia, so that's not too bad. Let's check external contracts. Poland, 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 and Sweden. Okay, so the only real option I've got is the one that takes me to Roski. Wait, this one... Oh, that's from Latvia to Latvia. Okay, we're not going to do that. Oh, I mean, worst case scenarios, we'll just drive home. But I would like to make some money in the process. So, let's go find that one that takes us to, what was it, Kaliningrad. Take our grapes to Kaliningrad. Grape me. Russian expansion probably being saved for Euro Tank Simulator. Nice. I wonder what controllers you would need for Euro Tank Simulator. Imagine the madness. Oh, I left this thing beeping. I wonder if everybody has gone completely insane. Let's hope we don't run into more Berks along the way that don't know how roundabouts work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, attack. Here we go. I wonder if it's possible to mod the game with like custom cabin accessories and stuff. Because I've seen people do like custom GPS voices and whatnot. But I don't know what other mods... I mean, like, if they're mods, I suppose like anything is possible. Should look into it. I want like a little T. Philip Crossman, famous author, hanging from the rear view mirror. Oh wait, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Okay, let's just gear up and go. Right. Stop being stupid for a bit. Hit with a severe bout of control confusion there. Okay. Did manage to pull my head out from between my butt cheeks. And now things are better. I wonder if it's like a fruit wholesaler that I'm going to. I've never really had a huge interest in knowing what it was I was busy hauling. But now I'm starting to wonder these things. LKW. Let's see. Oh, did I? I parked next to the mission thingy. Let's pull a quick maneuver and we will go get ourselves some work. T. Philip Crossman. No one has read any of his books, but they know he's an author. Yes, mainly because when he introduces himself as T. Philip Crossman, famous author. But he has a rather extensive bibliography of things that people just seem to overlook. And if you ask him, you have not read any book unless you have read any book by T. Philip Crossman, famous author. Let's take these grapes to Kaliningrad. Okay, there's my grape truck. T. Philip Crossman versus Garth Marenghi. That's the most prolific author. That would be an epic battle. That would, like that is like world-ending comparison there. Because I think they are both mighty. And I don't think either one of them will actually ever give in. So maybe we should just make sure neither one of them ever finds out about the existence of the other. Because I think then we're in for a tough time on Earth. Okay, we're going to turn right, so I'm just going to worm my way into traffic here. Oh, I was expecting that guy to keep going, but okay, thank you, sir. Or madam, I was not paying that much attention. Thank you, Morsel, for giving me a chance to ply my trade upon the streets of Gdansk. I'm still in Gdansk, right? Or did I miss something? Yes, I'm still in Gdansk. There it is, on the GPS. Gigantic, right in the middle of the screen. Gdansk. What's happening here? Oh, okay, wait. Traffic light went amber. Is this traffic light broken? What's happening here? Oh, I don't know European road rules. Does that mean we handle it like a four-way stop? I'm not getting a fine, so it must be. Okay. Well, it's either that or nobody saw me do something wrong, which is also fine. That is the same as being the perfect human being. Alright, we've got another garage we can buy over there, but I'm not really in the market for that just yet. Okay, I've got right of way, so I can just go. Yeah, so I think a little T. Philip Crossman hanging off the middle of the truck here would be pretty swish. And then how about a custom paint job of my chromatic face as well? Have like a whole Twitch channel branded version of the game running. Oh, yeah, I hit the brakes way too late. Okay, so the arrows are showing me stick to the right side of the road, which we will then do. Oh, breaking the law again. Speeding. You dangerous, dangerous man, you. Okay, wait, red traffic light, hit the brakes much sooner. Oh, Poland is one of those places where they don't have the decency of having a traffic light on the far side of the intersection facing me. So that means that you have to like strain your neck to look at the traffic light that's right by your ear. That is poorly thought through, Poland. Poor form. But okay. We made it. Do you hear that little gear scratching there? My poor truck. Okay, I think we are leaving Gdansk. That sounds like the title of a book. Ooh, I think T. Philip Crossman needs to write that. Leaving Gdansk by T. Philip Crossman, famous author. Lane convergence, so be aware. Do not get squashed by a truck. Let's go high beams for a bit. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's not the high beams button. Which one is the high beams button? Okay, well I'm gonna blind someone if I do that now. Okay, whoopla, whoopla. Let's all slow down and calm a little. We need to turn. Excellent. So Donald, I mean, how are you finding Path of Exile? How's it swinging for you? I watched your stream a little bit the other night, and I saw you were playing a melee character, which is oof. It is painful to me. You run up to a thing, you hold up your stick to hit it, and it runs away, and you hit the ground. Like you have to kind of like plan and hit in front of it all the time. But overall, the game with its wonderful complexities and things, how's it tickling for you? PoE is pretty cool. Really like the tech tree. Going towards my torchlight build of claws and quick attacks. Nice. I haven't played Torchlight in so long. So are you like kind of following a build guide, or are you winging your own build in PoE? He started as a shadow. I was playing another character with a friend, having a bunch of gems just work together for poison damage. Always winging it. Well, there we go. Much respect. I've not played PoE without following some sort of a build guide. Because at the end of the day, I think like you need to understand the skills very well, and it helps if you know which items exist in the game that would support those skills, which is all like knowledge I think you get with time or with trial and error, like you. And yes, the shadow with his poisoning things. That like before I actually started playing a build guide, the shadow that I had been playing, I was also like anything. If it poisons and if it enhances poison, I would take it. And then I just do hit and run, wait for things to die. Maybe not the greatest strategy in gaming history, but it worked. Gonna hook a bit of a right turn here. Whoop. Took that a little too fast. Had some screechy tires going there, like I'm playing Trackmania. But there we are. I wonder which way we're going. Like northeast, so starting to head into the sunrise. It's always nice to see that the game respects laws of which side the sun should be rising. Oh, what is this place? Some sort of checkpoint. Vroom vroom, iShade, welcome. We are vrooming with trucks. So it's a slow vroom. It's more like vroom. Oh dear, I geared down not quite enough. A lot of uniques with thousands of them. It's impossible to, yeah, I also think it's impossible to know them all. Like in PoE with all those items. That's not going to happen. Putter putter. Yes. Putter putter, I think, is a fairly good description. But hey, at least we got to see Gdansk. Okay, to start the border check, press enter. Okay, checking your documents. Please wait. Somebody out there is playing Papers, Please for a bit now. There we go. Everything is in order. Thank you. Alright, so is there like a way bridge that needs to happen as well? Or what is this area? Ah, I was scared. Total weight is 29 tons. You may proceed. Great. Really thought maybe that boom was going to make me stuck. So they thought, but they didn't see that you spelled your name wrong. They will be punished for this. Yep. Somebody's children are going to sleep cold tonight. No left turn. Right, sure. We shall stick to the rights. Yeah, it sucks being stuck behind another truck because I have no idea what's causing the traffic hold up. Oh, okay. Probably just this merger here. Haha! Somebody committed merger on the Gdansk floor. Oh, boo! X-ray inspection successfully passed. You may continue. That is very kind. Taxi drop-off probably. Yep, must be. And the shoulder wasn't big enough, so somebody decided to just emergency hazards. Like what emergency hazards? What rubbish is that? Like hazard lights on, middle of the road. Yep, Stop right there. Okay. Gonna play another round of papers, please, quickly. There we go. Border check. Checking your documents. Please wait. Chuk chuk. Careful, sir. Would you like your children to have dinner tonight? Everything is in order. Have a nice journey. I plan to. Thank you very much. Okay. I think that's all the checks and stops done for now. Proceed right into the inspection hall. Okay. Bit of a last minute request there. I nearly missed you guys. I'm being spot checked at every turn here. I'm guessing this must be the inspection hall. Well, either that or I'm just like stop at the mark. Oop. Hang on a second, people. I need to gear down a bit more. There we are. Contraband check. Yeah, these grapes aren't grapes. These are Shabriri grapes. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Let's switch off the engine and see what happens. I think I just confused the game horribly. Listen. Are you guys... Oh, there we go. Finally. There was that last centimeter. That last centimeter was what caused the problem. Yep, contraband check. They're here with dogs and giant dentist mirrors and the whole lot. Everything is alright. You may continue. Well, isn't that a joy? And we're off. These grapes are getting older by the minute. Make sure I'm not going to smack into anything on my way out here. It's a good thing we check sometimes. Okay, now they can just give me a chance. They've got brakes, they can use them. I'm not going to sit there for the entire day. I'm going to exercise my right of being a complete douchebag on the road. Might be wine by the time you arrive. Maybe I should drive slow. Let's be like, there we go. Well fermented. Driving into the sunrise at 5:15 in the morning. I like these trips that take me on the ferries, and then I don't have to actually find a place to stop and sleep, because that hasn't had to happen in quite some time. And luckily, I'm just like I've got still got like little more than over half a tank of diesel left. Diesel. Oh, I'm close now. Almost time to go and park these grapes where they were wanted, and then we'll try and make our way up to Lithuania from there. Back home to Lithuania. Half a bridge. Maybe less than half. Bit of construction going. Right. Ooh, there's an unknown thing in front of me. Kaliningrad discovered. Huzzah! Another recruitment agency. There are a lot of them. So Demonics, how, like when you recruit people, I'm assuming, like, do you pay them a salary or do they work on commission? Do they take like a little bit of the spoils of a good service? Ding. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Right. I have no idea if this is gonna work. We are going to turn very much this way. Start swinging the trailer there. No, that's never gonna work. Snowball's hope in hell there. We've got to go forward quite a bit more, I should think. Let's try it from here. Wait, we want to swing it this way. Okay. Let's try push it straight for a bit. Or maybe... No, wait. D2. This way is the way I need to go, yes. Is it? I just got very confused. No, it was the wrong way. It was in fact very much the wrong way. When I have to go forward because I made a tiny error of judgment. But all in all, that should ensure that things work out smoothly in the end. No need to frighten the lamppost too much. Right, so we want to turn this way now, so that we can start pointing the back of this towards the back of the actual parking area. While trying not to get too excited. There we go. Yep, beep, beep, beep. Story of a truck driver's life. I'm pretty sure somebody that's actually good at this would suffer less of the beep, beep, beeps all the time. But alas. Okay, let's just take it straight now. Should be good. Should be good. There we go. Whew! We did it! We have successfully delivered Le Grapes. Okay. Ka-ching, money, skills, lots of things. Okay, let's get some more dangerous goods training under the belt. And then see Sweden. Why is everybody exporting to Sweden? This place is weird. Nobody wants me to go home. Back to Poland, back to Sweden. Okay. I think I'm just going to drive. We're just going to drive home. I'm going to drive back to Lithuania where my garage is. That's there in Vilnius. Which one would be? Is that my garage? I don't suppose it matters too much, as long as I'm back in Lithuania at the end of all of this. Wait, there's like a garage manager. I can probably check. Probably set my GPS to it. Let's see. Garage manager. Vilnius. Okay. Travel. Is this quick travel or quick travel? I don't want a quick travel. That's cheating. Okay, so we know it's in Vilnius. Map view, let's see. Yeah, it's not giving us much more info on it. Okay, so much for that idea. We'll just set it and drive there. Because here I am in Kaliningrad. Oops, no, wrong thing. We're just gonna go there and see. Right. Route plotted. And now we get to drive this without cargo on the back, so it's going to be like driving a race car. So I think when I do get back to Lithuania and I go stop at Vilnius, I'm going to end the stream there so I can go light a fire for the little braai tonight. What's that way? A gate. How exciting. Yes, now it's vroom vroom. Now it's super vroom vroom. Tires screeching. And I don't know what else happens at races. There are tires screeching. Rubber smoke in the air. Crash helmets, I guess. Video cameras, journalist crews, lots of noise, I suppose. But hey, it's all for the greater good of me getting back to Lithuania and doing my part to boost the economy over there. Oh, they've got a turning phase in that lane. Cool. Now I know. It's quite the long red phase on this here traffic light. Stuck behind a truck. Yeah, it would have been vroom vroom if it wasn't for that yellow one in front there. And this little white dude's also very scared of overtaking or anything. I'm about to risk it. I'm about to go full hooligan. There we go. That was not a good plan. At least I didn't crash. Yes, we're pod racing. Now we're pod racing. No, okay, let's Okay, we got 2 lanes coming up. We got 2 lanes. That should help. Can't believe I didn't crash. Ooh, that was close though. That was close and fun. Maybe I should actually look at getting some actual racing games since I have the steering wheel. Maybe it's fun. I mean, it's fun for some people. Maybe it's fun for me. I wouldn't know until I try it. Maybe I own racing games and I just don't know it. Me playing cricket, watching you drive a truck and thinking, what a hooligan. Well, you're playing the gentleman's sport, are you not? What are you busy playing? It's clearly not like real life cricket. Next what game was Forza Horizon and Forza Motorsport? Oh, maybe I should slow down a bit for this turn here. Forza Horizon and Forza Motorsport are both part of it. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Cricket 24, the official game of the Ashes. Cool. I've never played a cricket game in my life. I think when it comes to like sports stuff, the only game I ever really played was some ice hockey game back in the early 2000s. Oh no, and I love the Tiger Woods golf games. Hate playing golf in real life, all that sun and standing and walking. But golf on a computer, I love golf games. But I love golf games for the same reason I love this game, because it's such a nothing relaxing thing to do. So that's pretty cool. Like, I actually own BeamNG Drive. I bought it because the little dude loves cars, so I bought it to play so he can watch cars crashing and, you know, that sort of thing. And then it turned out he didn't like watching cars crashing. He wants to see them race, and he wants to see them stand around and look cool, or just drive. He doesn't want to see them crash, really. And I mean, I bought BeamNG Drive just for the crashing, basically. So maybe that's something I should try out with a steering wheel at some point. And between all of the Humble bundles I've bought and all of the like other bundles and things, maybe I've got some racing games hidden in my library. I know I own Grid 2. I used to play Grid 2 on a controller. When I bought the steering wheel, I installed Grid 2 and tried it. Absolute rubbish with the controller, with the steering wheel. Total rubbish. I got 50 XP for 100 kilometers of free roam. Huzzah! I found that Grid 2, like, it doesn't work with a steering wheel that's got, like, I think my steering wheel has like 1080 degrees of turning available. So it's like it's got this massive dead zone in the middle, and then it's almost like a binary, like a 1-0, like it's either turning or it's not. So it's impossible to play. Game Pass is worth it, like $100 a month, and a huge library of games. Yeah, those deals are generally actually quite cool. Yeah. I think my big problem with Games for Windows Live when I was part of that was you can't choose where the games get installed like you do with Steam. It installs it. The little dude has pushed the hooter button. It installs it where it wants, and then you start running out of hard drive space, because when you uninstall it always leaves the remnants, but you don't have access to the folder to go and delete it, because Windows likes to lock you out of your own stuff. Yeah, all the hooting, that is the little dude who is pushing the hooter button. He's standing next to me here. His little fingers reaching out for the buttons. Toot. So you currently got it installed through Game Pass. Lies of P, which is great. Cricket 24, FIFA 23, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft, and Civilization 6. Nice. Nice. How often do they rotate the games out on the Game Pass? Because the Xbox Game Pass you're talking about, that's effectively the same thing as the games for Windows Live thing that I had. They probably like changed the name at some point. But I remember the big warning that everybody gave me was like, just remember, like, the games get rotated out. And I think in roughly a year that I was signed up for Games for Windows Live, I only saw 2 games that ever left. Like every week there would be like 1 or 2 new games added, but throughout that year only 2 games got rotated out. So I'm not sure how's it going these days. Just stuff coming in. It looks like the road's going to do something funky up ahead. It's going to be a strange right turn. Okay, fair enough. No, that's a left turn. See, I'm still thinking of them as right turns because they're the ones that are more difficult, because you have to go across the oncoming traffic. Sherry me. Okay. Stop blinking. What is this? Oh, they're gonna be playing Papers, Please with me again. There we go. Checking your documents. So the only rotation you've seen was with cricket. They rotated the 2022 version of the game for its latest version. I think that's called an upgrade, not a rotation. You can now choose. Oh, you can now choose install location. And do you have access to the folder? Because in the old days it was like, no, this is a system folder, and you don't know computers, so you're going to break something if you fiddle around here. So you cannot access it. And then even like you go into the administration settings to try and grant yourself access to the folder, and it's like you just get this message: you do not have access to this. Like you're not authorized to view these settings. Oh, gotta get down. Who put that stupid little guardhouse thingy there? Can't see anything trying to make this left turn. Okay. Is there more Papers, Please now? Or do I just... because I've already got Papers, Please. Can I go? You just let me cruise on through? Okay, cool. But if... so, like, you've got everything on your D drive and, like, Steam does its thing there. But the actual folder for the Xbox stuff, can you... like, do you have access to it? More Papers, please. You can check later. I mean, I'm not expecting you to alt-tab out of your wonderful cricket game now to go and check it. And pop me a message to let me know. Maybe I'll consider signing up for it again. I suppose I can like go onto their website and check what the games are that you can play at the moment. Because also, like, I've got a fairly beefy Steam library, so if it's mostly stuff I've got on there, it's not super worth it. But there are a couple of things that I don't have and would like to play, like Grounded, for instance, which is like I played it on... oh, you can access it. Okay, cool. I'm so glad that they've decided that people are allowed to have control of their own devices. Yeah, I played Grounded when I was still signed up for the Xbox Game Pass games for Windows Live, that thing. And like, it was cheap on Steam at the time, but I was like, okay, well, I'm playing it on here. And then when at the point where I cancelled my subscription, I thought like, okay, cool. I'm a little burnt out on the game, so I'll give it some time, then I'll buy it on Steam, probably when it leaves early access. But then it left early access and the price like quadrupled, so I'm a little I'm a little cranky about that, so I haven't bought it. Should have used some forethought. Oh, is it still on Game Pass? Cool. Nice. Yes, I wouldn't mind playing Grounded again. Wouldn't mind doing a sub just to play it. Very true. No, I'll check it out. Maybe I'll sign up again. I'm slightly less poor than I was back in those days, so. But yeah, Grounded was fun. I remember Ice Shade. We played it multiplayer a bit, and I can't remember if it was you or Zenthral, but somebody had gone through the effort of reading up about it and like checking stuff on the wiki, or maybe I think it was you, but it wasn't a wiki thing. You ended up just like playing the game quite a lot while the rest of us hadn't yet, so you were our walking talking wiki when we played it. Oop, breaking the law. Pretty countryside that I'm driving through here. Grounded was fun. We should do it again. It's basically the family-friendly version of The Forest, except for the spiders. Yeah, it was you and me and Zenthral that played it. It was fun. I wonder, like, because I remember the building mechanic was a bit janky at times. Yes, but you've always been good at that. Like, you know stuff, but you make an effort not to spoil it so that the rest of us can actually have a bit of a sense of discovery as well. Stop being so damn nice, man. I'm considering installing Sea of Thieves again as well. I've had a couple of years to cool off after my big tantrum. But I may end up just like playing Safer Seas because, you know, people, ugh, douchebags. Apparently a lot has been added and fixed and Grounded. I would guess so, since it's like it's left early access quite a while back and they're still updating and stuff. I can't quite remember what the jankiness with the building was. There was something, and you were the one who discovered it while you were playing on your own, and I think we wanted to build something in a certain way, and you were like, no, don't do that because it's proper glitched. Like it made items disappear, or made items get stuck, or made you get stuck, or like I can't remember, but there was something we had to avoid doing. Yeah, it's many years ago. We're old. What? Speeding? Oh, the police was right behind me. Whoops. Okay. Alright, only an hour and 10 minutes in-game to go, and we will be home. I wonder where I am. Let me check the map. Where am I at the moment? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I'm actually in Lithuania already. On my way to Vilnius. Nice. Nice. Demonix, we did play... we played The Forest together a little bit long ago as well. Or am I just losing my marbles completely? Sea of Thieves, Safer Seas is fun, just some stuff disabled. But for Tall Tales it works well. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that because the game had stuff that you could only get basically from PvP, and that's fine, because that would of course be excluded with PvP not being there, and I'm fine with that. Because to this day, I stand by my belief that it is probably one of the most brilliant and fun pirate romps ever created, but the community is just really problematic, which is why I threw my tantrum and left. So if I can just play the lovely game without having the community around, I would definitely pop in there. I had marbles long, long ago. Well, I had one. Then rolled into a gutter and the rain washed it away. And I've been crazy ever since. Yes, we played The Forest, but they released Sons of the Forest. Now, Sons of the Forest does look quite cool. I like the little animated building stuff that they put in there. Very similar, but a whole new game to get. Yeah, maybe we should look at putting some money down with Sons of the Forest. Although, I mean, between Grounded and The Forest... Ah, there's the sign, Vilnius. We have... Ah, we're home. We're home. I know Ice Shade's not super fond of the like more horror-themed stuff that you get in The Forest, so maybe if you want to do a play together, we should go for Grounded instead. And then another time we can do creepy forests and fighting chirpy tree slinging cannibals. I played The Forest in VR very briefly, and as creepy as those cannibals are normally, it's way more creepy when it's nighttime, when you're like trying to find your way back to your home base, and you're walking through the trees and you hear one of them like do those weird sounds that they make, and you turn and he's right next to you. Nearly had to change me pants that day. Do you remember it had a very, very cool crafting system? Oh, excuse me, Mr. Police. At least I'm not speeding this time. They're going to give me a fine for driving tired soon. Be like, pow, you should have both eyes open when you drive. You're a bad example to the chidlers. Speaking of, the little dude's back, so prepare for the hooting. Toot. Yes, I'm getting tired. Oh, yeah. Starting to get the little blackouts going. Toot. 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 Let toot. Oh crap. I want to turn right here, but now this truck is gonna... Okay, fine. Stupid truck. Ooh, ugh. I gotta turn. It's all happening at the same time. Toot. Okay. Let's hope that is in fact my home base. And not a home base that I have yet to buy. Because I need to pull in and have a nap. I don't think this is my actual home base. Wait, the door just opened. Let me reverse. Check out the situation. It is my home base. Okay, where's the resting spot? Donkey. Okay, so there's no... I can't rest yet. Okay. Hoot. Hoot. Let me just see if there's a spot where I can actually... Wait, hang on. I think I was being a silly. Because we don't want to manage the garage, but when I came in here, there was a thing that said, like, push the button to switch off the engine. Let's see. See, maybe I can just sleep anywhere in this garage. See. Stop. No, that's not working. Monix, you've played this before. How do you sleep? Oh, there we go. No, that's the manage the garage thing. Crap in a hat. Let's reverse out completely and see. Because I came in and I saw the message right before I hit the green thing. Toot. Toot! Did I miss my chance? Ah, wait, there we go. Press the button to stop the engine. There we go. Okay. Now from my side, this is where I'm going to stop it. Sleep on the couch. Nobody's angry at me. This is where I'm going to pull the plug on this particular stream, because I've got to go get that fire started and get working on dinner. Thank you guys for joining. As always, it is a pleasure to have folks in chat. If anybody ever bothers to watch the VOD of this, you're going to see it's like super boring until Demonic showed up. So, ja, nou gaan ons braai. Cool. You're most welcome. It has been amazing. We'll do the same thing next week. I'll probably be online later streaming something else if anybody's particularly bored. We'll see how it goes. For now, though, I'm going to bow out. Thank you for your patronage. Dankie en mooi bly. Tot ziens. Goodbye. Farewell.